distinguished guests, principal, staff, graduates, parents, and well-wishers. We are all very, very proud of our students who are graduating today from the Salcc Community College. We are proud not only because they have earned their credentials, but because of the very difficult circumstances under which they have accomplished this. The pandemic, together with all the related crises and challenges that have hammered us in the past 2 years, have brought tremendous mental stress and strain on students, teachers, and parents. Your future has been seriously threatened by the disruption of learning, but you have persevered. So I commend you and your teachers for your perseverance. As you face the next big challenge, that of finding a job or creating your own living, I want to share a quotation from Winston Churchill, the man whose determined leadership enabled Britain to win the Second World War. He said, "Success is not final, but failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Please keep this in mind as you travel the road to the future. The pandemic has drastically altered today's job and economic landscape, and it will continue to radically change the jobs of the future. You therefore need to be clear in your mind and purposeful in your plans as you shape your future direction. My administration will build on the excellent strategic work already undertaken by the college to make tertiary education offered in this institution world-class, work-ready, and exciting for every group of students who pass through its halls. The jobs of the future, some of which are already being shaped, are no longer based on having crammed some text to repeat what was in them. These jobs require many 21st century competencies that include such things as critical thinking, emotional intelligence, the capacity to cooperate as much as the ability to compete, the ability to create new knowledge as much as the creativity to apply new knowledge. All of this is where the Salcc Community College is already going, but it must accelerate in its efforts. My administration would like to see the college design when necessary and utilize where possible the most creative and imaginative courses that enable all future graduates to have a multidisciplinary perspective and have the competencies I outlined earlier. I have noted that the college is already offering, for example, a course on climate smart crop production. That is, and I quote, geared towards developing agricultural entrepreneurs for the future. It aims to equip both competent and inexperienced farmers with modern agriculture techniques and entrepreneurial approaches. You will note that this means no longer teaching agriculture as just an academic science subject with a heavy load of theory. It is about new technologies and solutions to the major challenge of food production and food security under extreme weather conditions. The other really important and significant thing is that the program is geared to both competent and inexperienced farmers. The implications of this are both deep and wide. It signals that higher education is being offered at all ages and stages. Higher education in St. Lucia must be about making advanced knowledge and technology available and accessible to everyone who needs it to be productive and successful. I expect that a program of this nature will not only be offered in English but also in Creole, so that our farmers who might be more comfortable in our native language than English can benefit. They cannot be left behind or left out, because they were the ones whose back-breaking effort built the agricultural base of this country. Access to knowledge and the technology to cope with the new climate conditions must be available to them as well. I want to issue an invitation tonight to you, the graduates, college, faculty, professionals in the public and private sector, and entrepreneurs, to share with the board and the principal your suggestions, your needs, and recommendations. My administration would like the college to be responsive to the rapidly evolving needs of our society and economy, and to be agile and creative about how we meet these needs. I am aware that the college is playing an active role within the network of community colleges in the OECS, and we'd like to see this continued and deepened as we build the economic union as a single economic space in which our nationals can work, move, and live without barriers. The colleges can have areas of specialization so that each is contributing its best talent to the entire region. We long recognized that online education was the way of the future, but it took the pandemic to force us to do it in 2 months what we failed to do in 10 years. So ARFA is rapidly perfecting the new challenges of teaching and learning in this new format. The time has come for us to seriously examine the ways in which we can achieve the perfect blend between face-to-face and online learning. My administration is convinced that a well-blended approach can be more cost-effective and transform our education system for future challenges. To achieve this, we, however, require that we pay greater attention to the digital divide and all forms of disadvantage in the education system. Education was the key to our emancipation from colonial domination. Education was the key to nation building post-independence. Today, education is even more so the key to personal development, to community resilience, and to national survival. As a government, we are committed to make education a right of all and not a privilege. As a people, we must all commit to making education a tool for personal and family prosperity and national advancement. Congratulations and all the best for a future of unlimited possibilities. I thank you.